Here with the F&O Show, this is ET now, and we're staring in at the highest point in the day. A good catch-up after a very flat start. 53.82 is where we are positioned on the Nifty. More importantly, the premium has only put on weight on the future side, so almost 21 to 22 odd points the last time I checked. One stock which is really rumbling under pressure before we start addressing the rest of the market has been Opto Circuits. A report by ICRA, or note by ICRA, saying that they've suspended the rating assigned to the 538 crore rupee fund-based facilities of Opto Circuits, and the rating is on account of the absence of the requisite information from the company. They've also cut the rating to B from the earlier AA negative on the 538 crore rupee fund-based facilities. They're of course cutting the rating on stretched liquidity position, high working capital intensity as well. So that is Opto Circuits, which is seeing about a fresh shorting. The stock is now down a good 7% in trade. What about the rest of the market? Let's address that as well for you and show you how the market is panning out. Like we've been saying, it is staring in at the highest point in the day. You've got Tata Motors DVR, Dena Bank, UCO, Syndicate Bank. So the Bank Nifty is perked up quite nicely. And the entire mid-cap PSU banking lot is the one which is adding further weight. So Union Bank, OBC, Bank of India are all names which are flying high, and amongst the mid-caps you've got IGL, which is the top notch on the index, with a good 4% move coming in. Besides that, India Cements as well is reacting positively to its earnings. Arvind and Voltas are some other names which are holding up. On the flip side, there's weakness coming in for United Spirits after the great path that it saw in yesterday's session. Today, some profits are being taken off the table. You've got an Opto Circuits, which is now down 7.25%. Suzlon, weak earnings, the stock is down 4%. Lanco, again a weak quarter and a hefty forex loss at that. So Lanco as well is lower by about 2.5%. HTIL, again result reactions there, stock down 2%. TTK Prestige, Bajaj Auto, and Sun Pharma is seeing some profits being taken off the table. It is the case with HDFC, which is down about 1.6% or so. And let's quickly then bring in our experts on board and chat about the market as well as individual stocks. CK Narayan, Sandeep Vagle as well as Nitesh Thakkar join in for more on that. CK, first, your trade for the index.
Well, we'll have to talk first of the pending trade, which was Bank Nifty short, which has been triggered out right in the morning. If you recall, we had reduced our stop loss to about 475, 10,475 that is. And that has been taken out clearly. We are not going long in them right now because I think, I don't want to go back to back long short. But we do have a pending long positions in Nifty, which is trading fairly comfortably now above 5,400. My immediate target is about 5,440 to 5,450, and I think that is more than likely to be reached. So what I would suggest is to improve our trailing stop loss on the pending Nifty long. Yesterday we had pegged it at about 5,318. Today I recommend that it should be raised at least to about 5,340, and we can keep raising it as the index seeks higher levels. No fresh trades are recommended, but we should continue to hold on to what we have in the long Nifty with an expectation of 5,440, where I would definitely take some profits off the table.
Sandeep, how about your strategy on both the Bank Nifty as well as the Nifty?
Well, we did not have any strategy on the Bank Nifty, Aisha. We had a long on the Nifty at 53.30, 53.40, and we added on beyond 53.50, 53.60, and we are well within the target, and we are holding on. We would book somewhere in the range of 54.30, 54.40, and after so many days, the Nifty has given the move that we were expecting. So I think that should be written. We have almost got, we will get almost around 80 to 100 points where we will take a review.
Nitesh, hi, afternoon. What is your take? After a very quiet start, the market has picked up quite nicely.
Oh yes, I think we did discuss that possibility in the morning that the overall sentiment or the if you look at the overall composition of the index, there is a good chance of a upward breakout happening, and I think we are very close to those levels, trading around the 5380 mark. This is on the Nifty, I would say not a very good time to initiate a long position or any kind of fresh position. I'm still not sure. We haven't confirmed the breakout as yet. We're just around those levels, but the chances are still there on the breakout side. So we're basically focusing on the stock side. But if the Nifty were to start trading above 5,400, I think a long position on the futures can be taken with a 25-30 point kind of a stop loss, and we'll look for a target of about 100 points plus over there. Till then, I think just wait and watch. The breakout needs to be confirmed. What can unfortunately happen is that tomorrow we have a holiday, and if we get a big gap up day after tomorrow, then I think the opportunity will be lost. But that is something which is beyond our control for the time being.
Okay, HDIL, the earnings are out earlier on in the morning. Let's just bring up the stock price as well, while the management is getting ready to address the media as well after their quarterly performance. HDIL started off quiet and then ever since then has drifted lower, down by about 2%. Let's cut across to the management.
12 are as follows. The total income for the company is at 217.73 crores compared to 208.81 crores with the sequential quarter 31st March 2012, compared to 539.45 crores last year. The PBT is at 143.13 crores compared to 23 crores for the quarter ended 31st March 2012. The PAT has gone up to 123.03 crores compared to 96 crores for the quarter ended 31st March 2012. On a year-on-year basis, the consolidated income is down to 210.58 crores compared to 520 crores. The PAT is down to 104.95 crores compared to 189.42 crores, which is down by 44.6%. The net worth of the company stands at 10,159 crores. The debt of the company is down on a year-on-year basis, on a standalone basis, by 10% to 3,684 crores. On a consolidated basis, the debt is down by 3.5% to 4,039 crores, which also includes a self-liquidating loan of 250 crores. So the net debt down would be 8% on a year-on-year basis. The EPS stands at 2.93 compared to 2.51 in the last quarter of last year. On a year-on-year basis, the EPS stands at 2.5 on a consolidated basis compared to 4.46. The inventories are at 10,736 crores. For the first quarter, since the company follows a project completion method of accounting, we have accounted for incomes only from projects which have been completed. We have our residential portfolio over this year, which is looking at completion. So income from 4 of our residential projects will be completed or accounted for in this year itself. The debt to equity today stands at 0.36%.
So could you just break up the revenue between your FSI sales and how many?
The entire income that you see on the standalone basis is from FSI transactions. As of today, as of the first quarter, there were no TDR transactions. We are looking at the TDR income being generated from the next quarter, as the Kurla project is going to generate approximately 2 million square feet of TDR, which we will be putting out in the market.
How much of it?
Okay, that is Sarang Madhavan addressing the media after their earnings. HDIL, meantime, the stock is down 2%, but the rest of the market is holding up. We're comfortably above the 53.50 mark. In fact, 53.83 is where we are currently positioned. Quick break. When we come back, stock-specific ideas from our 3 experts.